In the house already. I just got upstairs from my morning live stream over with the chickens, and I was just getting this started, and it looks really dark in here. But I'm actually not going to be staying on screen for long. Hola, amigo, digan. Saludos a todos los compañeros del grupo que se encuentra conectados desde Chile para usted, compañero. Good morning. It's good to see you, Las Vegas Urban Treasure Hunter. I know I should turn a light on in here. It's a little dark. Let me, I don't want to use electricity today, but I could certainly open the blackout blinds. A little daylight in. That's probably a little better, right? All right, so what we are going to do is we are going to switch right over into the scavenger hunt. The links are at the top, so if anybody has their scavenger hunt stuff ready, I need to change to my indoor glasses because that helps. There we go. Now I can actually see. Let me do this. I'm going to go ahead and put this. I can actually see. I'm going to share this real quick. All right, I posted that. And what we're going to do, Blistering Barnacles is back. Good to see you. What we're going to do is I'm actually going to collect names on this one, and we will be doing a race later today for the Big Fat Giveaway wheel. But what I'll do right up front is we will be doing a hashtag giveaway so that whoever gets pulled on the hashtag giveaway will be also given a spot in the Big Fat Wheel. And what I'm going to do there is I'm actually going to be doing that on my other computer, but I will post the actual drawings into my community tab, and I'll put them in comments. So look at the gun I found. I see. That's actually a toy gun. It's not a real gun. Did you find a toy gun or a real gun? I'm just curious. And yeah, we are going to get started here. Now, you guys do have the list. Looks like this. You set it out, and you can fill in the form directly on the. Here, let me post the link here. Okay, here's the list and where you enter your answer. And that way, first person to enter into the giveaway will get an automatic wheel spin as long as they have at least 25 points right. So you can't just submit a blank form and be in first. And then we also will be having anybody with a perfect score will get a spin. If there's more than one, we will have a race for them, race off. All of this stuff will end, like you need to get it submitted by Sunday morning, October 2nd. So we'll do a cutoff like right around noon. And at noon, all of the keywords, everything will be either you have them in or you don't, because we're going to have all of our drawings and races Saturday or Friday. Let's try that again. All the best words. We will have all of our races on Sunday night, and I want to make sure that we have time for to collect all the people that need to be in the different drawings. And we do have a bunch of different items up for grabs on keywords. If you put in the keyword Morgan Freeman into any video, any full-length video or any live stream on the outside on the comment area during the month of August or September, it'll enter you to win a 1 ounce copper round with the Morgan dollar design. And we also have a bunch of other keywords. There's 6 in all, so you guys have to check the various streams and videos to put them in. But we will have those things as separate drawings, and then we have a bunch of items on the Big Fat prize wheel, including 2 T-shirts that Las Vegas Urban Treasure Hunter donated, a metal detecting NC travel challenge coin, which looks like this, which is really cool. These things are weighty. I'm actually going to get some digging coins made too. And mine are not going to be quite this fancy because this is actually beautiful. It like looks like gold. And it's on the flip side, it's got YouTube on the design. On mine, they're going to be straight. They're not going to be enameled like this. They're going to look like a coin straight up. But I'm getting those things done over in Great Britain, and then they're going to ship them over to here. So it might take a little while to get here, but I'm hoping I will get them in time for our year-end wrap-up. And then we will also, in our year-end wrap-up, we will be giving out a Silver Hunter, or what is it? Treasure Hunter Silver Round, which says today's the day. And those are these beautiful 1 ounce rounds. And I have a contest going on right now where you guys can enter to win that by simply doing a shout out short or a shout out video to my channel or to any of my videos on your site. So that's what that is. And with no further ado, go ahead and do the hashtag Friday. Oh, and I'm not streaming tonight, just so you guys know. I'm going to a football game. But I may or may not try to live stream a little from the football game. But other than that, I will be in I Dig Fridays with my regular slot. And I'll be in the premiere. And then afterwards, you guys can go over and check out Liz's channel or check out Dennis, KCMD. He's got a fireside chat. There's a bunch of different creators now on Friday nights. So definitely hop in and hang out and stuff. I may, when we get back from the football game, I may pop in too, but it'll be late because I don't expect we'll get back till after 11. Anyway, this thing here will get us into a drawing here. And let me get to the right window for that. And we're going to let that run for a bit and let people get going. And once we get some comments in there, I will go ahead and randomize that. But that will be our first keyword drawing, and I will be doing 2 more throughout this marathon. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to get started playing the, there we go. Let's see, we're going to make this bigger like that, or we'll make it super big like that. That's good. All right, this is episode 8. You could see that on each one. It's best if you just grab the playlist. If you're going to do the scavenger hunt, it's easiest to do it off the playlist. But this is episode 8, and it will have, let me see on here. This fun hunt. Okay. It has at least one of the items I see on here. And yeah, all right. I'm kind of keeping an eye on this list, just so you know that when I'm doing on the Google form, it actually has the right answers, but I'm also writing them down here just to verify during the thing. So we're rerunning them for that purpose as well, because I want to make sure that all of the correct answers are correctly tallied. So I'm going to switch over to this. We're going to get it going. And definitely put in the hashtag Friday like that if you want to enter for a spin on the big fat prize wheel. And I'll keep an eye on that, and we will do that as we go. All right, so what I'm going to do with no further ado is we're going to get this started. And you guys all have blue wrenches, so please, if you'd like to share your links or what's going on, please do. I will be in chat here in just a second, so we'll get this going, and I will be right downstairs. Hey guys, we are getting a new permission. It's a beautiful old brick house. We're going to check it out, see what we can find. We'll be back with you as soon as we have something to share. Okay, first interesting find of the day. My buddy Cooper here found a weevil. You guys know that weevils wobble, but they don't fall down. Does it have a face on it?
No, it does not.
All right. Weevils, I think, were kind of 70s-ish toys, maybe a little bit earlier, but I do remember them in the 70s because we had a playground monitor that we called Mrs. Weeble because she looked like she would wobble but would not fall down. Weeble wobble, but they don't fall down. Here I had an 81 at 2, and I thought we would go ahead and find it together. I did see it's in the plug right here, so figured maybe you'd be interested in seeing what we reveal. Hopefully it's something good. I'm thinking it might be a dime, but it also could be a penny. Yeah, it looks like it's a penny, I think. Nope, it's a dime. So it's a dime, and it is not silver, so it's bad. Hey, did you find something? Show me.
It's unique.
Oh, that's kind of cool. I wonder what that is.
Don't know.
It's maybe part of a toy?
I hit it though.
Oh. So now Cooper's got the mystery item of the day. If anybody knows what this might be, feel free to comment below. Guys.
So here we got a metal detector in a natural environment. Look at how majestic the creature is.
Accountability.
The 1964. Still getting the old pennies. Game token. So that would be probably a 70s thing. Awesome.
You're on YouTube now, so say so. Supposed to talk more. You're on YouTube. Complete.
Oops. So that's it for that. Need a battery on there. This ground is super hard. There it is. We got a coin. Looks like it might be a wheat penny. Looks older. And yes, I got a wheat penny. Yay! So this is a second wheat penny I found today. Hopefully this one's a little bit older. And it looks like it's a 1944D, which is a very common year. But we're happy to have it. We'll keep on looking, and we'll be back with you soon.
Hey, say something.
Hi.
Say something to the camera. Come on, I need some footage.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the good stuff. I need to zoom in. Can you do some more of that, William?
Huh?
I need some footage here.
Oh, I'm giving you some footage right now.
Wait, why am I so... Wait a second. Ooh, what a beautiful day outside. The birds are singing, the flowers are blooming.
Front yard. And this came up, it looks a little bigger than a quarter. I think it might be just a modern dollar coin. I think that's what we're looking at here. But at least it's something different. I kind of dig it on it. This is a Sacagawea dollar. So kind of cool. First Sacagawea dollar I have found all year. And I got it And that's really historic. Yeah. Getting a great signal under this old tree, and I found my first mason jar for the day. And as always, day's not complete till you come home with a mason jar. So I guess now my day is complete. Okay, so back over closer to the house, and I got an 82 at 2. I thought I would go ahead and film it. And I got the signal right here. And this is my son Tanner. He's filming too, and he doesn't need to be filming if I'm already filming. So if he,
Hey,
you go ahead and wave to Tanner and tell him to go do his homework.
This is the thing that we're gonna use. This is what is canon. He edited that one. That one is fake. He just put me in.
You're so gonna be on screen now.
No.
Go read your book.
You
go learn
can't see
something.
my face.
Okay, and this is how we homeschool. We say 1.
What?
This is 2.
What?
And there he goes. This mangled mess is actually some pieces of a toy gun, and they were pretty deep down in the hole. Very old and very chewed up by time, but still kind of cool. This was the first piece I got out, and it looked like a toy gun. And I toned the hole again, and this looks like it's the part with the that would have the revolver for it. So 2 and 4 pieces, and kind of cool old relic, not in the best of shape. I'll keep on looking to see what else I can find. Okay, this is kind of cool. It was toning like it was a coin, but it looks to be like a little key fob or something. Not quite sure what it is, but if you look in the bottom, it looks like it's got a little steer. First I thought it said something like GTO, but now I don't know if that might be a mark for a ranch or what, but it definitely has like a longhorn steer with 2 letters on either side. So kind of cool. Gonna look it around, see if I can find anything else out on this, because I'm guessing that it might have some historical significance. Maybe one of the old ranches around here, maybe that was their mark. I'm not sure. So anyhow, gonna keep looking, see what else I can find, and we'll be back with you soon. I just want to show you this real quick. This is why you always want to recheck your hole, because I am getting a tone right over the spot where I had just found something. And unfortunately, I'm running out of battery, so you guys can see that. It looks like an 85 right over where I just got a quarter. So it looks like I got myself a little quarter coin spell. And flip it up and see what I got here. So please bear with me, and we can check together. But obviously, I should have rechecked the hole before I covered it. So anyway, let's take a quick look here. Get my pinpointer out and see what we can find. Oh, there it is. It's still in the clod. So obviously I wasn't paying attention very much, or I would have picked that up the first time. It's a clad quarter, nothing too special. But let's just recheck, see. And it looks like I still have a signal in the hole. So let's do a quick scan, see if it's still got a high value. Yep, sounds like I still got something right nearby. Let's see. I'm gonna dig around a little, see what else I can get here, and I'll be back with you soon. Okay, so here's a surprise. I got a marble in the hole, but since this is not my tone, I thought maybe we'd look and see what else we got. So let me get my pinpointer real quick. Something right here. See, it's something in the cloth here. See if we can get it out. Oh, my marble is rolling away. Don't want to lose that. All right, let's see real quick. Hold this. Awesome. This ground is super dry. Oh, there it is. Got a penny too. So penny and It's a stinking Lincoln, so not too special, but I'm happy to have a marble. Stay with us. We'll be back soon.
Looky here. This one is scavenging for food, or I should say feed. Here, here, in the dirt, digging holes for no reason, something for
Imagine going to the Weevil Circus, good fun all around. Right over there is Wobbles Weevil, he's the circus clown. There's the Weevil on the flying trapeze, she falls off easy as you please. On the cannon shoots Wobbles the clown, Weevils wobble but they don't fall down.
So you can see I'm back at that old blue house, and first signal, I decided to start digging some iffier signals. This was a 5354, and it turns out you can see it right there. We got ourselves a nickel. Don't know if it's old yet. Figured we would look at it together, see what we got. But it is old enough, I guess. We'll see. Yeah, don't see a mint mark on the back, so it's not a war nickel. Color wasn't right for it either. But let's give it a year so that we know what we're working with here. And nickels, I don't know. A lot of coins, nickels and pennies, I tend to rub them on my jeans just to get them clean. Seems to work okay for me. So, you guys see a year on that? Looks like it's a 1962. Second good signal of the day, and I had a nail in the hole, and I had this sweet penny in the clog, 1935D. So we're still finding old stuff here, and we're going to keep looking, see what else we can find. Look, I found a lady's watch, and doesn't look to be real old. It's kind of creepy, so I don't know if I did that or not. Looks like it's some sort of hearts inside. I would consider this to be probably an 80s watch. Probably an 80s. Definitely 80s or 90s, not super old. But yeah, it was toning. Like it might be something good. And I figured I'd dig it. And it's kind of cool. Just from the standpoint of, whoever lost their watch, now they know where it is. So anyway, let me keep on looking, see what else I can find. But this was toning so clearly, I figured I had to check it out. And this is actually pretty cool. It's a dog tag, number 34, Highmore, and it's looks like 1957. I'll clean it up better when I get home, but this is actually kind of a cool little relic. And when I first dug it up, I got that side. I was like, oh, it's a piece of junk. But then I noticed some writing, cleaned it up a little, and yeah, I actually think this is kind of cool. We'll keep on looking, see what else I can find. It's not super clear, so I thought it was going to be junk, but I got myself a nickel. And it's an old one, so 1946. Just missed being a war nickel by 1 year, but still kind of cool. You take it, keep on looking. Here's something completely different. This is not, a foot away from that nickel I found. I got another signal. It was kind of a little bit scattered, and turns out I dug up an old pocket knife. So this is kind of cool. It's definitely rusted beyond use, but still, somebody was sitting under this tree hanging out and dropped his knife out of his pocket. And I would guess that this would be probably 60s or 70s. So I'm happy to have it. The nickel right next to it was a 1946, so maybe this is even older. Who knows? Don't know too much about pocket knives, but happy to have it. Cool old relic, and I'm going to keep on looking to see what else I can find. 6 nails out of this hole, and right in the clock, I still have a rosy. Now this is awesome because it barely makes the silver mark, but I actually picked up another toy car that I hadn't videoed at the time. But this one is way nicer. So this one's a keeper. Wish I could find a real car like that. But this one is not super old. It's actually it's a Matchbox. So Anyway, but it's pretty. So got a pretty car and a pretty flat car. We keep on looking. Be back soon. I think this is my last hole for the night. Got a little metal button, and it was pretty deep. And this is a really cool looking cat. So had to show you the nature. Anyway, really cool little button. Happy to have it. I am thinking this is time to go. So. Hey guys, taking a drive today. Thought we would head down to that blue house and work on it because it's supposed to be torn down in the next week or so. And we found some really cool stuff the other day. Wanted to finish that up. Have a couple hours to kill. Hope to share with you something real soon. So stay tuned. We'll be right back. Hey diggers, I am back out at the blue house, which is now a lot today. Got a little lot of time to kill. And first good ton was an 80. And look what I found. This is an awesome way to start the day. Got ourselves a barber. And let's see if I can get a date off of this. Might have to get some water on it. Can't quite tell the date. Let's see if we can't clean it up. This is an 1899 barber. This is the oldest dime I have ever found. And I am happy to have it. Gonna keep on looking, see what else I can share. This was a decent tone under where the old sidewalk was, right next to the old sidewalk. And it's a Canadian quarter. It's not super old though, it's like a 1978. So it's not silver, but it's still the largest foreign coin I've found so far this year, and I'll take it. This was toning huge, and I'm not quite sure what it is. Kind of looks like a horseshoe, but it's closed. So I don't know, maybe they used to make them that way? Who knows? It looks like there are some holes where they would attach them, so I think it is some kind of horseshoe. But certainly one I haven't seen before, so I'm happy to have it. We'll keep on looking. Okay, so this was kind of interesting. I had a tone, and first of all, I found this. And I spent way too long looking at it because I think maybe it's a Budweiser cap, but it looks really old. So I'm kind of interested in it, only not really. Anyway, put that away. I was toning around in a bowl, and I came on this. And it's super old, but it is shiny. So I thought we would check it out together and see what we got. It looks like it's a barber. And let's see if I can't clean it off. Get a date for you. Let's get this cleaned up. See what it says. It's definitely a barber. It's like I scratched it just a little bit when I was getting it picked up. So that's a bummer. Looks like it is a 1903. So beautiful. Happy to have it. Second silver for the day. Let's see if I can see a mint mark on mine. So got to clean it up a little for the mint mark. Okay, hold on. Looks like it might be an O mint mark. O or a D. You guys can see that? So, yeah, I would think it's an O. And it is, again, a 1903 Arbor dime. Happy to have it. Gonna keep on looking. Oh my god, this didn't look like much, but it's a ring. And it looks like it might be an opal or something for the stone. I'm betting it's silver, but it's really old and really delicate. So I'm going to have to clean that up when I get home. See if I can't get a better look at whether or not there's a marking ring in the back. But this is awesome. It's the first ring I found at this place. It's been a long time since I found a ring. So loving it. We'll keep on looking. Be back with you soon. Yeah, this is a first. It's a tiny little skeleton key. And look at that. This is the very first time I've ever found one. I was kind of chasing a tone that was like a 60, 65. Didn't think it'd be much, but this I am really happy to have. So keep on looking, see what else I can share. It's kind of a muddy mess, but I think it'll clean up really pretty. It's a little silver pin. It's a pin back on the back and kind of a flower design. And yeah, beautiful little piece of jewelry. It looks like it might have had a stone in the middle of the flower at one point. But at this point, it is still a really cool little old piece of jewelry, and I'm happy to have it. I'm going to keep on looking. Mystery object for the day. It was toning like a nickel, and it's some sort of, I don't know, maybe copper, and it's got a green shiny bauble on the end. So I don't know what this might have been too, but it's kind of cool. If anybody knows what this might be, please feel free to comment below and let me know. Thanks. This was a nickel tone. Actually, it was like a 51 ducat, and it seems to be some sort of little metal bevel. It looks like maybe there was a stone or something at some point in the middle. And it's all smashed. I don't know if it'd be silver or just some sort of jeweler's hot metal. But anyway, it's kind of cool. At least I found something in the hole. We'll keep on looking, and we'll be back with you soon. Well, this was some kind of a junk hole because first I pulled out a beaver tail or hot tab, whatever, and then I pulled out this little piece of metal, and then I pulled a nail, and now I got this. And this looks like some kind of a cufflink or something. Not sure, but it's kind of cool. It's got looks like RR on it or PNR something. Old button or old something or other. Maybe it says PD and C. I don't know. Anyway, it's kind of cool. I'll take it and keep on looking, see what else I can find. At first, I thought these were some sort of maybe flight wings because they have a clip on the back, like you would wear that. But if you had it on, clipped upside down like that, I really don't know what this would be. It's got a little fancy to it and looks to be copper. So I'm happy to have it. I'm sure it's old and kind of cool. If anybody knows what this might be, feel free to comment below. Well, this was definitely not my tone, but I am always happy to find a marble. So I got something out of the hole anyway, and I still have a tone here. So let's see if we can figure out what that was too. It's a tiny gold, I don't know if that's an earring or what, but it, I don't know. It's gold colored. I don't think it's actually gold. And here's my last target for the night. It's kind of a weird little piece. Not sure what it is. It almost looks like a chess piece, but I don't think that's what it is. Kind of cool. Definitely old. Not a coin. Looks like there's a little bit of writing on the bottom of this, so I'll get it cleaned up when I get home. We'll check it out in more detail. Meanwhile, thanks for joining today, and I think that's it for the Blue House. Now you see it, now you don't episode. So hopefully we will find another great permission to share with you soon. This was toning like it could be a coin, but instead it's some kind of wheel, I think, or gear. I'm not sure what this is, but it's kind of cool. A little relic. We'll keep on looking to see what else I can find. This is my ton Tanner. He is helping me out by burying holes, and I'm done with them. So here's a hole. Let me show you how he does this. He's using his fancy axe. Oh, look at that. He does such a good job. Always important to bury your holes and leave no trace. Good morning. It's a beautiful day, Sunday morning. We're out here at the ball field. Husband's over there in left field. I'm over here, way over in right field. Pretty far from the backstop. You can see it way over there. Got my first good signal to the day, and it is a 1952 Wheatie. So we're going to look around here, see if we can find anything else, and we'll be back with you
We're out at a ball field that has been abandoned for many decades. Just scanned over this target. Turned out really low. It was only a 75. But if you zoom in down here, you can see the rim. It looks to be a dime.
What do you think, Merc? Rosie?
And
Rosie. I get water in the car.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it's a Roosevelt. Oops.
Oh, it's still silver. Silver's good.
You can see the head here. It's a Roosevelt.
We'll clean it up later and get the date.
All right, see you at the next hole.
Awesome. Here's my next decent signal. It was an 84, and it was in the plug. And it looks to be some sort of a rivet. It was still in some kind of, I don't know if that's wood. Yeah, it's kind of cool. It's an old little piece of brass.
I keep on looking, see what else I can find.
Okay, so after digging dozens, literally dozens of bottle caps, this is the first thing I have found in the field that is not a bottle cap. And it's not a coin, but it is like a little religious token. And it looks like the Virgin Mary. So at least I found something here. My husband is skunking me, which he never does. But he's got one mercury dime, and he's got a Rosie dime, and a 53 nickel, and I have a religious medal. So got to keep digging.
I dug this just a minute ago. It's really hard to see, but it's a 1936 Canadian. And about 10 feet away, I had a very similar signal. And I dug this one up. I'm not sure what this one is yet. You have to get some water on this. This one kind of looks like it might be, I can't tell. I'll get back with you.